Everyone is welcome to my YouTube channel. If you liked the video, then like it. Please subscribe to my channel and get notification. Nearly 4 years after the Supreme Court paved the way for the construction of Ram Mandir at Ram Janmabhoomi in Ayodhya, crores of devotees around the world will finally get a glimpse of the newly built Nagara-style temple on January 22 during the grand consecration ceremony in the holy town. An idol of Ram Lala, 5-year-old deity, will be installed in the sanctum sanctorum of the temple in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other dignitaries during a sacred ceremony, guided by saints and seers. The public will be able to seek darshan of the deity after the morning of January 27. Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, the trust responsible for the construction of the Ram temple in Ayodhya, has urged devotees across the world to express their thoughts and emotions on the auspicious consecration ceremony through a short video. 7-day rituals for the consecration ceremony have started on Tuesday. The official account of the trust on X, formerly Twitter, wrote a post on Tuesday and appealed to the Lord Ram devotees to share the video using #SriRamHomecoming. It also urged the followers to include their full name, location, and a brief personal note while sharing the video on all social media platforms. Sri Ram's return to his rightful abode after 5 centuries fills the universe with unparalleled emotions. To enhance the grandeur of his welcome, we urge all Sri Ram hacks across the globe to express their thoughts and emotions about this historic event through a short video. You can post on all platforms with #SriRamHomecoming, including your full name, location, and a brief personal note. Let's collectively celebrate the return of the greatest unifier of all times, read the post. The pran pratishtha of the idol of Ram Lala, childlike form of Lord Ram, will be done in the temple on January 22. The auspicious ceremony will be presided over by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Hundreds of sages and eminent personalities, cricketers, film stars and industrialists from across the country are also expected to attend the ceremony. Lakshmikant Dixit, a priest from Varanasi, will perform the Pran Pratishtha ceremony at 12:20 p.m. The ceremony is expected to conclude by 1 p.m. on January 22. The consecration ceremony holds great importance for millions of Hindus across the world who had been waiting for the construction of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. After the January 22 event, the Ram temple will be opened for worship by the devotees. Thousands of pilgrims and tourists from across the world are expected to visit the temple every day. Ahead of the inauguration of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has launched a mobile app, Divya Ayodhya, which is centered on tourism and designed to enhance the experience of devotees and tourists who will be visiting the city. It is like an all-in-one app which will address your needs, starting from itinerary planning and exploring hidden gems to diving into the cultural richness of Ayodhya. In addition, it will also help you explore key landmarks, temples, monasteries and historical sites, which will all be accompanied by a detailed description of them and timetables. You can book e-cars and e-buses with this app. It will offer you real-time tracking of their routes and suggest convenient boarding and deboarding points for you. With this app, you will also be able to reserve homestays, hotels, and tent cities. The app will also help in connecting you with locally trained tourists. Moreover, in order to make everyone's experience equally beautiful, it will also provide the option to book wheelchairs and golf carts for sightseeing. As per reports, the Uttar Pradesh government is in the process of identifying locations on the outskirts of the city in order to introduce rural homestay options. People who will be visiting Ayodhya can now rent a portion of a house in Daltapur village for a unique farm stay experience. Such rented houses, situated near Samda Lake, will offer activities ranging from tending cows and riding bullock carts to exploring cottage industries. E-buses for tourists and pilgrims. Traditional Nagara-style temple with a length of 380 feet, a width of 250 feet, and a height of 161 feet. 2. Nagara architecture originates in North India and features tall pyramidal towers, shikaras, with kalash at the top. 3. Pillars are intricately carved, and walls are adorned with sculptures and reliefs. Structure details. For a three-storied temple with each floor being 20 feet tall, housing 392 pillars and 44 doors. 5. The Garbhagriha is the inner sanctum where the idol of Lord Ram Sri Ram Lala resides. 6. First floor hosts a Sri Ram Darbar, while the temple comprises 5 halls, mandips, for various purposes. Design and decor. 7. Statues of deities, gods, and goddesses embellish the pillars and walls. 8. Intricate designs adorn the pillars, and the temple features multiple mandips for different functions. Accessibility and surroundings. 9. Entry is through the Singh Dwar from the east, facilitated by 32 stairs with ramps and lifts for the differently abled and elderly. 10. The compound wall, Pagoda, spans 732 meters with a width of 14 feet and encloses the mandir. 11. 4 mandirs are at each corner dedicated to Surya Dev, Devi Bhagavati, Ganesh Bhagwan, and Bhagwan Shiv. Adjacent features. 12. Nearby structures include a historic well, Sita Koop, dedicated mandirs to various sages, and the restored ancient mandir of Bhagwan Shiv at Kuber Tila. Construction and facilities. 13. The mandir avoids using iron and incorporates a 21-foot-high plinth using granite to prevent ground moisture. 14. The foundation includes a 14-meter thick layer of roller-compacted concrete, RCC, resembling artificial rock. 15. Facilities within the complex include sewage and water treatment plants, fire safety water supply, and an independent power station. 16. A Pilgrims Facility Center, PFC, for 25,000 people provides medical and locker facilities. Separate bathing areas and washrooms are planned. Environmental focus. 17. The mandir's construction primarily employs Bharat's traditional and indigenous technology. 18. Emphasis on environmental conservation, with 70% of the 70-acre area dedicated to greenery and water conservation measures. The government will also enhance facilities for tourists and pilgrims visiting key destinations such as Ram Janmabhoomi and temples in Ayodhya. The introduction of e-buses on the Dharma Path and Ram Path is part of these efforts, which will provide essential services. As per an official release from the CM's office, starting January 22, various activities, including crowd management, worship, darshan, and the development of temporary parking, will be handled efficiently. As Ram Mandir in Ayodhya is set to be inaugurated on January 22, there has been a surge in people planning to visit the sacred city. This has spiked demand for travel to Ayodhya, which has led to an increase in both airfare and train fares. As pilgrims and tourists eagerly anticipate witnessing the historic moment, the transportation costs reflect the heightened interest and influx of visitors to the revered destination. Flights to Delhi, Ayodhya and Mumbai, Ayodhya routes on January 20 and 21 cost around 16,000 rupees as compared to the average fare on the route of around 3,500 rupees to 4,000 rupees. The fares on the Mumbai-Ayodhya route have surged over Rs. 20,000. Amidst the Grand Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha ceremony at Ayodhya on January 22, we are seeing a remarkable 150% increase in Ayodhya flight bookings since January 1, 2024, for 21st to 23rd Jan. Additionally, we've seen a 70% increase in flight searches to Ayodhya since January 1, CEO and co-founder of Ease My Trip Nishant Piddy mentioned. For January 20th, the cheapest one-way ticket from Delhi to Ayodhya flight is priced at 11,829 rupees, with only a few seats remaining as most tickets were sold out well in advance. Meanwhile, Bengaluru Ayodhya's most expensive ticket is priced at 29,700 rupees, reflecting a 395% increase, and which includes a layover in Ahmedabad as well. Meanwhile, for a one-way flight from Bengaluru to Ayodhya on January 20th, the cheapest ticket is priced at a whopping 24,000 rupees. To witness the mega opening of the Ram Temple, pilgrims from all across the country are set to visit Ayodhya. The city's Maharishi Valmiki International Airport was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on December 30th. It has been developed at a cost of over 1,450 rupees crore and is designed to serve approximately 10 lakh passengers each year. The Ram Temple in Ayodhya is nearing its inauguration as the Pran Pratishtha, consecration, of the Ram Lala within the temple is scheduled between 12:15 p.m. and 12:45 p.m. on January 22. The Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple is all set to be inaugurated in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other dignitaries including UP CM Yogi Adityanath, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, UP Governor Anandaben Patel, and President of the Temple Trust Mahant Nritya Gopal Das on January 22. Over 7,000 people have been invited by the Temple Trust and they include cricket legends Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli, Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan, and industrialists Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani. The auspicious Pran Pratishtha of Lord Ram Lala will take place on the upcoming Paush Shukla Kurm Dwadashi, Vikram Samvat 2080, falling on January 22, Monday, in the Vikram Samvat 2080 calendar, followed by the consecration ceremony of Ram Lala in the Sanctum Sanctorum, Garbhagriha. On January 22, the temple will be open for the devotees from January 24. The Ram Temple complex, built in the traditional Nagara style, will be 380 feet in length, east-west direction, 250 feet in width and 161 feet in height, Rihad said earlier. Each floor of the temple will be 20 feet high and have a total of 392 pillars and 44 gates. No iron is used anywhere in the construction of the temple. Temples made in the Nagara style are characterized by their towering spires or shikaras, intricate carvings, and symbolic representations. They have meticulous craftsmanship, as visible in the magnificent Khajuraho temples of Madhya Pradesh. The original design for Ram Mandir was planned in 1988 by the Sampara family of Ahmedabad. However, it went through certain changes in 2020 in accordance to the Vasta Shastra and the Shilpa Shastras. The Samparas have contributed to the design of over 100 temples worldwide for at least 15 generations, including the Somnath Temple. The temple, built in an overall area spanning 71 acres, is divided into 6 parts, including the Sanctum Sanctorum and 5 pavilions: Gun Mandip, Rang Mandip, Nritya Mandip, Kirtan Mandip, Prarthana Mandip. The superstructure of the temple is being constructed by using carved Rajasthan sandstone from Bansi Pahrapur in Bartapur district. The carving and erection work of the sandstones have started and approximately 1,200 skilled technicians are engaged at mines and workshops in Rajasthan as well as at the Sri Ram Temple workplace, the trust said. The quality of the stones and the workmanship of the carving is being supervised by experts from agencies including the National Institute of Rock Mechanics, NIRM, from Bengaluru, architect C.B. Sampara, and implementing agencies Larsen & Toubro Ltd, L&T, and Tata Consulting Engineers, TCE.